Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. If you're new here, thank you for coming to hang out. I'm sporting tonight my typical everyday I was attacked by birds look. I don't need makeup on, and I don't have the energy. So this is a requested video that I'm doing. It's probably not going to be a short one because it is kind of an involved process, but I'm using Jelly Tip Full Coverage nail extensions. I'm not one to usually use tips. Like, I've never just used the plastic glue-on tips. I don't know why. I just don't. I usually just dip my natural nails, but I do really like polygel, and then I saw these being used by a few people and I thought it was really cool, so I bought some, and here they are. I wore one set of them already. I loved them. I have never had a set of nails, dip included, that I've been able to wear for 2 weeks and have absolutely no lifting whatsoever. There wasn't a little tiny corner that you could tell was lifted, nothing. These were stuck, they were stuck well, and I'm positive it's because you're using a builder gel to attach them. There is a little bit of prep work involved with them. So when you get them, the Jelly Tips, they are a full coverage nail, so they look like a full fingernail, but you have to etch the inside of them here so that it is a rough surface for the builder gel to hold on to and attach to. I just use the mandrel bit on my e-file and I, scratch it up a little bit. So after you're finished sizing all your nails, figuring out the correct size to fit nicely, not be too big, not be too small, you might have to file a little bit of the edges to get a really perfect fit. But you'll find all that out if you have a set of these and you want to put them on. You're going to try and you're going to say, oh, none of them fit this finger, so you kind of have to customize. That part of a full coverage tip is a little bit annoying, but considering I got 2 full weeks of wear out of the first set without any lifting, without any maintenance, I think it's worth the little bit of prep that has to go into it. For something like this, I would definitely recommend you use a prep liquid before you do anything. You don't have to use mine, but I do offer one, simply because you're going to have them on for a long time. You don't want any moisture under there. You don't want any little bits of anything that could be stuck on your nails. My prep is antimicrobial, antifungal, so you don't have to worry about greenies. But again, you don't have to use mine, but definitely use a prep dehydrator liquid before going and starting your extensions. So you want to do a prep, let it dry fully, probably 1.5 to 2 minutes, and then you need a gel base coat, and you're going to put that on your natural nails, and then flash cure for 25-30 seconds. It doesn't need to be a full cure. And then you need a builder gel. This one is in an adorable bottle from Max Estrada of Nail Couture, and I mostly bought it for the bottle because I love it. It worked really well. I have no complaints about it. You need your tips, you need a lamp, obviously, and that's about all you need to do the full coverage Jelly Tips. The weird and annoying thing is they do sell lamps that are like this shape, where it's 2 or 3 LEDs up here, nothing in the sides. Like it literally is just like this. This is the lamp, because you do have to hold on to the nail with the builder gel on it, and you have to flash cure so that it doesn't lift and you don't get any air bubbles and stuff under there until you're ready to do a full cure of your whole hand. So it's easy to get in that little shaped lamp with 2 hands to cure while you're holding it. If you just have a lamp like I do, and it's kind of like, it's annoying. It's plugged in right now. I'm not going to lift it up. But yeah, it's like this. It sits on a table. There's not enough space to get 2 hands under there. So what I do is I get 2 jars of glitter and I make like little pedestals so that it's lifted up and I have room to stick my hands under. So that's how I've MacGyvered that little solution. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to pick all my nail sizes because I can never remember. I know some people are like, oh, I'm a 5, 6, 3, 1, and 11, and I can never remember that. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to pick all my nail sizes. I'm going to do the etching off camera because nobody wants to watch me just file the inside of a nail. And then I will flip down. I'll get real good and close so you can see what I'm doing. I might have to mess with the camera angle a little bit so you can see while I'm curing, because the cord on this lamp is, it's embarrassingly short. So I'll see what I can do to show you the cure process. But yeah, I'm gonna etch these, pick up my sizes, and I'll flip down and see you guys in a minute. Bye. Okay, hey guys, so like I said, this is kind of a weird setup for me. I'm not used to doing it this way, but I think it's the easiest way to show you how I hold the nail and cure and all that stuff. So like I said, I did my nail prep on this hand. I'm only going to show you this hand. And I'm probably only going to show you good close-ups of doing one nail because it's, I mean, who wants to watch somebody cure things and nobody wants to. So I'm gonna start straight from the beginning. I did all my prep. I did all my like cuticle prep, pushed them back, took them off with my e-file. Yeah, that's what I did. I buffed my natural nail a little bit, then I put my dehydrator on, and now, like I said, you have to do a gel base on every nail and do a flash cure. I don't do a full cure for this. I don't know if you're supposed to. I don't, and I didn't have any trouble. So yeah, with your gel base, you have to like get every little bit of the nail you can, and don't get it on your skin. So a lot of people develop an allergy to gel. I'm getting one myself, so I do everything I can to not get any of it on my skin. And it's not every gel, to be honest with you. It's only certain ones, and I can't figure out what the ingredient is that I have a problem with. It might be that HEMA. I don't know. I don't know enough about gel. I've never looked into it that deeply. I have been looking for Canadian sources for gel base and top coat because I know you guys have been asking for that. But sadly, it's just not produced in Canada. It's not. I've gone to all my haunts. I've you know, spoken with my chemical lab that does my dip liquids, and it's just not. It's not something that's profitable enough for businesses to produce in Canada because everybody goes overseas for it. So it doesn't make sense. So if I were to bring in gel products, and you guys can let me know if you really want me to, they would be coming from overseas because you can't get your hands on them that are actually made in Canada. You can buy them from brands that are Canadian, but they're all getting their product from overseas. So let me know if you want gel products. I'll start sourcing things out. It's just easy, right? Because if you do the gel method, it's just like a one-stop shop. I'm gonna shut up and cure this. Yeah, it's a one-stop shop. You can get your gels and your dips and all that stuff in one place, pay one shipping. So let me know. I'll take a look at it seriously and bring them in if you guys want. But yeah, like I said, cure this for 30-ish seconds. It's almost a full cure with an LED light, but I just don't want to waste the other 30 seconds to let it fully cure. What else was I going to say? Oh, right, the Alchemist collection that's coming out. I am so in love with those dips. Sulfur, the navy, translucent navy with the real copper leaf in it. Real copper leaf is so buttery smooth to use. It sticks to the nail so well, and it melts into the dip. It's amazing. Honestly, I love everything about it. That blue is blue. It's blue, blue, blue. And it does stain. I'm not gonna lie, it stains, but it's 100% worth the little bit of using some rubbing alcohol after you dip to get the stains off. I love it so much. And mercury is like it is copper again, but it's like a light rose copper. Oh, it's so beautiful. And salt, oh my gosh, salt. It's so hard in photos to show you guys what salt is actually like. It looks like medieval in person. Like it looks gritty and but it's smooth because, you know, you do your clear dip over top or however you finish your manicures. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so I've got my base coat on and mostly cured, and I'm also going to put a pause right now because my camera battery's dying. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to change my battery, and I'll come back and show you how to actually affix one of these bad boys to your fingers. 1 second. Okay, I am back. Okay, so like I said, you have to etch these nails. And what am I going to show you? I'll show you on, yeah, on my ring finger. Okay, so you have to etch these nails, like I said. So you can see I've etched the bottom half there. So yeah, I didn't actually end up using my mandrel bit. I used my little ball bit because these are super sculpted and I couldn't get my mandrel down in there. Just didn't fit. So yeah, what you want to do then is take your tip and take your builder gel in a bottle or in a tub if you're comfortable using that. I'm not. You can also apparently use poly gel to do this. I really like this builder gel, so I'm not. But if I didn't really like it, I think it was Kayla who I talked about it with. Yeah, so do a good coat in here. And like I said, these ones, I think these are Coffin extra large. They're really long. Are super sculpted. So I kind of have to add a little bit extra in there to make up for the C curve that my natural nail does not have, but this tip does. So I'm going to put I'm going to kind of glob it in there. I'm just not going to be able to press down and get it to like squish out the sides, but I do need a bit extra in here. Okay. So I've got it all filled with the builder gel. You see? Can't really see that, but there's lots in there. And then you want to go at like a 45 degree, put it against the cuticle. Now I kind of have to look while I do this. And like roll it down so that it takes away any air bubbles. And this is the bit where it gets a bit tricky, and this is why I have to like prop up my lamp. Oh, that didn't work. This is hard to do while I'm trying to film. Okay, air bubbles gone. And flash cure. Get under there. Get under there. Okay, I'm going to turn it on so I don't have to trigger it. And fix. Okay, and that's enough of a cure to keep it secured until I'm done and want to do the whole thing. And that's it. Like, that's it. I've got this like massive, amazing fingernail that's super sculpted, and the C curve is perfect. And I think these are brilliant. I think they're absolutely brilliant. It would be better if I didn't put this one on a little bit sideways, but I'm trying to film this and it's really hard. So I'm gonna flip this all around and I'm gonna speed through putting the rest of my nails on this hand, so you guys don't have to watch every bit of it. Okay, guys, that's literally it. I have all my nails on this hand, and yeah, these are crazy long. Like, they're really long, but to be honest with you, I got used to having my really long nails, and now when I don't have them, it feels funny. But yeah, they're good and attached. They are not going anywhere. And I love that they're clear, and you can, you know, mess about with transparent nails and have half see-through and half not. I really like a clear tip. So yeah, I'm gonna speed through. I'm gonna do my other hand, and then I'm gonna decide how I'm going to dip these guys. When you dip them, definitely go over with a buffing block, rough up this surface because it's so smooth and nothing is gonna stick to it. So buff it with a buffing block, and then, you know, do your normal dip process, whether that's clear dip and peel base or right away peel base, but definitely buff them because they're very, very smooth. So I hope that was helpful. I hope it gives somebody else an idea of a way to do extensions if you aren't comfortable doing polygel, or if you just don't like tips like me. This is really, really fast, and you get perfect results pretty much every time, and you don't have to shape anything. They're pre-shaped. They're amazing. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.